Welcome back, dear viewers, and you are still watching Cairo Local Time. And in our second segment for today, we are going to talk about the government's plan to face the current economic global crisis, and the government's plan that was announced by the Prime Minister early in the past 2 days, and it focused on a 5-pillar plan to cope with the current global economic crisis resulting from the corona pandemic and Russian-Ukrainian conflict. And to shed more light on this plan, we are joined today by Mr. Karim Abdel Aziz. He is an economic expert. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
So as I've just mentioned that the Prime Minister has announced a 5-pillar plan in his press conference, and this plan focuses on promoting local products, increasing participation of the private sector in the country's assets, decreasing budget deficit and public debt, and supporting localization efforts. So, sir, to what extent this 5 pillars plan will help Egypt to face the current global crisis?
Well, increasing local production will empower the Egyptian pound against all the foreign currency, especially the US dollar.
Yes.
This will take off pressure from our importing bowel, as we can say.
Yes.
So we are going to drop off many importing products.
Of course, not for a long period. Yeah.
Not for a long period. But I wish that it will be for a long period to empower the local, not the local currency only, but the local production.
Yes.
The local
industry,
the local, every local products stand behind him. Many industries that will workers that
employees,
will that will reflect positively on the Egyptian economy.
Yes. So this is concerning the point of increasing the local productivity in Egypt, and also the plan includes also involving the private sector more in work and in developing the economy. So to what extent this move will help also?
To take off pressure on the currency.
Yes.
This is it will be the first step to take again the lead of the Egyptian pound. Yes. After the devaluation that happened in 2016. What happened in 2016? We saw the US dollar jump to 20, almost 20 Egyptian pound, and then the retracement move take place. As happened a few weeks ago, the US dollar jumped till 20, and then it is on the retracement way. It is around 18.
Actually, it hasn't reached 20, maybe.
Around.
Yes.
Around 20. On the parallel market or the shadow market.
Yes, maybe the shadow market.
Actually, the prime ministers or the prime ministers take an action to stop importing some products. Maybe
unnecessary product.
Unnecessary product or luxury product. Maybe this action slow down some industries, but it has a positive reflection on the Egyptian pound.
Yes. Do you expect it to stabilize for a while?
Yes, stabilized, and
because there were some rumors that it's going to increase.
Yes, from my point of view, the Egyptian pound will come back to be strong against the dollar due to this reformation or
decisions taken by the government.
Yes, yes.
Also, if we talk about the economic reform program that was adopted by the government in the past 7 years, to what extent it helped Egypt survive all these crises, starting from the coronavirus pandemic in the past 2 years and then followed by the Russian-Ukrainian wars. So to what extent the economic reform program was successful?
Actually, we passed the Russian-Ukrainian war with positive outcome. That passes was not يعني unbelievable to many economic experts that a country that had shut down no Egyptian transfers from outside abroad. The commerce trade was about to stop. Many
tourism was affected, of course.
Tourism was not here at all. So many negative outcome put pressure on the Egyptian pound and the Egyptian economy, even though we had a positive GDP or positive economic output. Unless the Russian-Ukrainian war came, all the food prices increased very much. And a world inflationary wave was on the way, and of course Egypt is a part of the whole economy. So
I think energy prices also
increased,
were affected. Yes.
So all the outcomes put pressure on the Egyptian
global economy,
as well as the Egyptian pound. Therefore, the country or the prime minister took the lead to float again or refloat another time the Egyptian pound against the US dollar.
Yes. Also, if we talk about the state's intentions to increase the participation of private sector companies in the country's investment to 65% within 3 years, up from around 30% at present, to what extent this will have a positive outcome or result on the economy?
The privatization wave is a must. It has been done in 2003, 2004, and it had a positive outcome on the economy, as well as now we, as a country or as decision takers, redo the same scenario by selling big parts of the governmental industry to the private investor, to make the essential reform and to push this industry forward to more positive outcome.
Yes. Also, if we talk about the budget, and Egypt also intends to lower their total debt currently at 86% to 70% to 75% of gross domestic product within the coming 4 years, as well as decreasing the budget deficit from 6.2% to 5%. So how do you see these efforts by the government how can we do this actually?
Actually, the budget deficit is due to the country borrowing.
Yes.
The country borrowed from initiating deposits with 18%.
Yes.
That's why the local deficit increased.
Yes.
We don't have any other choices or ways to go through. That's why the local deficit increased.
Yes. Maybe we can get over this problem in the coming 4 years by increasing productivity and
it's an worldwide inflationary interest rate, because the the Federal Bank in the U.S. increased the interest rate by 100 basis points 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
So that is an inflationary wave on the interest rate.
Yes, actually, this decision that was taken by the United States in the past days has had repercussions in different countries, also Egypt. So how do you see this decision and why was it taken?
It was taken to deal with the world inflationary wave.
And increasing energy prices.
Yes, the increasing in all food prices. Egypt was the biggest importer of the Russian wheat and the Ukrainian wheat. Of course, due to the war, we redirect our importer of wheat to India. And that is the way the Egyptian ministry deal with the crisis. Yes.
Yes. Also, Egypt is trying to cultivate its own wheat, and this is one of the big projects under the leadership implemented under the leadership of President Abdel Aziz. Do you think that we can achieve self-sufficiency someday, especially in Toshka project? We have now seen the cultivation of wheat in large areas.
Yes. One day we will have a self-satisfaction of the wheat, because the land implanted by Toshka and Sharq El Awainat and Gharb El Minya and Muhammad Naguib military basic will increase the overall production or productivity of wheat, and we hope that one day we'll have Egyptian satisfaction.
So, sir, if we talk about the challenges that still face the Egyptian economy in the coming period, how can we get over these challenges?
We have to increase local and aid local productivity, aid local producer. Increase the
SMEs maybe.
Yes, small to medium enterprises. We have to give them support by giving them lower interest rate loans to in order to
encourage them.
Yes, to enrich the local production or productivity.
This is concerning increasing our local production. This should be our main target, you mean, in the coming period to face this crisis.
Sure.
And of course, increase our exports and increase our imports from different goods.
Also the devaluation of the Egyptian pound, it has two sides of the coin.
Yes.
Our product will be attractive for exporting because our prices will be attractive for exporters.
Yes.
As well as happened, we sold part of our industry to the Gulf due to the lower price of this industry and due to potential of positive outcome of this industry.
Yes. Finally, I'd like to thank you, Mr. Karim Abdelaziz, economic expert. Thank you for being with us today.
You are welcome. Thank you.
And dear viewers, by that we come to the end of today's edition of Cairo Local Time. I'm Sheena Adel signing off. Thank you for watching.